Dickinson students and faculty are aware that we have a college farm that supplies food to our dining services. Many have even experienced the farm through class visits, tours, voluntary work, as well as other activities and events held there. There are many different farm aspects and experiences to get into at the farm. Everything from weeding and field maintenance to transplanting and harvesting, as well as sorting and packaging in the barns. One aspect that students and faculty are seldom able to get involved with include tractor operations as well as using the attachments that come along with them. The video that we've prepared for you will give you an overview of various machine attachments that make operations at the farm more productive, efficient, and easier.
We really couldn't be a profitable farm if we were doing it all by hand, because we'd be competing with other farmers that are using equipment. The prices of the food that we sell are set by vegetable farmers that have farm equipment, so it's really impossible in this modern era to be a commercial vegetable farm without some sort of tools, either horse-drawn or tractor-drawn. I didn't do my makeup today.
The College Farm owns and operates 2 diesel-powered tractors. The tractors run on biodiesel that is produced at the college's student-run biodiesel shop. Students at the shop collect waste vegetable oil from the cafeteria, local restaurants, as well as the community center, bowling alley, and golf course at the Army War College. They are then able to convert the waste vegetable oil to biodiesel, which can then be taken to the farm and used in the tractors. Several of the farm's tractor machinery are PTO powered. These attachments include the compost spreader and turner, the flow mower, the seeder, as well as the spading machine.
PTO is where the tractor power is delivered to the rotating equipment. So if you got something like that spins like a mower, for example, it uses rotational force as well as pulling force, and that's where we need a PTO. PTO stands for power takeoff.
The first piece of equipment we have for you is the flow mower. The Dickinson College farm owns and operates a heavy-duty mower that they use primarily for field prep. As you can see, the mower is pulled by one of the tractors over a finished crop or tall grass and cuts all of the vegetation at its roots. It is used before and after the growing season in an effort to clear any existing crops or vegetation.
See how it's taking all that organic matter down to little shreds? Well, that in itself is going to really help make it decompose faster. We bought the flail mower. It's a little more expensive, but we bought that because it's going to be easier on our soil if we can incorporate this organic material without having to do a lot of tillage. So this actually saves us tillage by having whatever we mow down be in smaller pieces. It should die faster when it gets tilled in the soil.
This in turn helps with the planting of seeds for either the growing season or cover crops following the harvest. This is the College Farm spading machine. It is used for primary tillage and loosens the soil without compacting or inverting the soil profile. It also incorporates residues and mixes the soil, eliminating the need for secondary tillage in some cases. As you can see, 3 adjustable wheels have been installed on the back and serve as bed markers for crop rows in the fields. This machine is used to spread seeds throughout the fields. Most commonly used for distributing cover crop seeds, this power takeoff seeder has components that control seed distributing numbers, how far the seeds are being spread, and can adjust to different seed sizes as well.
Having the machinery makes our work a lot more productive. So in a given amount of time, we can get a lot more work done by using machines for weeding, for tilling, for spreading the compost on the farm. All these things really make our work a lot more productive and save us a lot of time. For example, if I was going to take a shovel and a hoe and till up a bed, like you saw with the spader, that might take a couple of hours for people to get it done, and they'd be exhausted when they're done with it. And we can do a bed in a minute or two once the tools are all set up.
The farm uses a manure spreader to apply compost on the fields. Compost and organic debris are loaded onto the spreader manually. The spreader is equipped with a revolving belt that transfers the compost towards the spinning blade wheels that distribute the compost out the back end. The farm also owns a compost turner. The turner acts as a mixing device for the compost piles. The turning process introduces oxygen into the piles, which in turn helps speed up the decomposition process of the organic matter. The compost turner, which is the farm's most recently purchased attachment, will further enhance the composting program and make it more productive and efficient. This is the chisel plow, and it is used for weed control in the fields. The hooks you see hanging down can be adjusted to fit between different crop rows in order to get to the weeds. The machinery attachment shown here is called the disc harrow. It is used to till the soil to prepare seed bed, break up soil clods, and remove small weeds. It can also be used to incorporate debris, cover crop, and cover crop seed.
These are S-tines, like you see here. Yeah. And as they go through the soil, they wiggle, and they're arranged in such a pattern that nothing really escapes them. So there's one here, one there, all the way throughout, and that's meant to kill whatever weeds are there, or in this case, we're going to use it to incorporate cover crop seed.
The Perfecta harrow shown here serves the same functions as the disc harrow, but is less intense on the soil. It can also be used for tillage, breaking up soil clods, and removing small weeds. This attachment is called the undercutter bar and is used for harvesting root crops. The college farm harvests its carrots, garlic, sweet potatoes, parsnips, and onions with the undercutter bar. With the pulling force of the tractor, this heavy bar is able to get deep into the soil and pull the root crops up to the surface. As you can see, the undercutter brings the crops to the surface, which can then be collected manually.
Without that tool, we're digging them with a fork, we end up breaking a lot less of them by using the digger bar. Woohoo!
Nice looking taters.
Yeah, they're awesome. Somebody is running a garden, a small scale garden, maybe a half acre or less, then it really doesn't make sense to have all these machines and spend the money to invest in them. So it's kind of like what you see here is appropriate for about a 5 acre or bigger vegetable farm. When you get into a small acreage, then it might not be cost effective to buy all the different tractors and things that go with them. So oftentimes you see either really small scale gardens with handwork tools, or maybe a walk behind row tiller, and then larger scale farms that actually have to get bigger in order to afford the tools that we have.
Other cool machinery contraptions at the farm include the solar-powered electric cart and a small battery-powered tractor. The cart has multiple purposes, ranging from transferring produce or tools to and from the fields to basic travel around the farm on sunny days. The battery-powered tractor, which was recently finished and worked on by student interns at the farm, will be used for weeding purposes during the growing seasons. Whether they were purchased to tackle tough work in the fields or results of new and innovative projects, machinery and technology at the Dickinson College farm are always progressing. As a result of proper management and dedicated workers, and with the help of these effective farming tools, our farm is able to stay productive and meet the demands of our dining services, their CSA, and consumers at the local farmers market.